Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum. I am here today at the Defence Academy in Shrivenham, UK, England, and here courtesy of Ares Armament Research Services. Today we're going to take a quick look at a big sniper rifle. This is a Timberwolf made by PGW DTI, which is Prairie Gun Works Defense Technologies, Inc. It's a Canadian company based out of, I believe, Manitoba, and they produced this rifle for military trials as a full-on sniper rifle. Now, a number of different militaries tested it. The US tested it. The British tested it, and that's why we're taking a look at it here today. It's chambered for .338 Lapua Magnum, 5-round box magazine, bolt action, and it is, the Timberwolf here is distinctive a bit for having a helically fluted barrel and also a helically fluted bolt. Kind of an interesting stylistic choice here. A couple other features of the gun. It did actually come with a Magpul side folding stock and grip. A little bit interesting. It was outfitted with a Schmidt & Bender 3 to 12 power scope for British military trials, and also a rather large suppressor fitted to it. Now, it wasn't ultimately adopted by the British. Instead, they decided to go with Accuracy International, which they adopted as the L115A1, which then became the A3 in, I believe, 2007. This rifle, very similar in layout. Obviously, they competed. It is a fantastically precise, effective, and accurate rifle, but not quite good enough for the British military. So the Timberwolf here is a quite good gun. There isn't anything really fundamentally wrong with it. PGW DTI is not a complete startup company. They do have these rifles have been adopted by a number of people, including the Canadian Armed Forces. But a few things going against it that it's going to be hard to compete against are, for example, the British have used Accuracy International rifles in several roles previously. So they have experience with them, they understand them, they have stockpiles of parts for them, they've trained on them. It'd be a little bit difficult to overcome all of that user history to get them to adopt a brand new rifle. But Canadians made a good try at it with this. So I think we are going to take this out on the range for a couple of shots, see what it's actually like to fire off a .338 Lapua Magnum with a pretty big can on the end. Let's see what that's like.
All right, let's give it a shot. It's always a little bit incongruous when you have a big suppressor on a big rifle because it kicks a lot, but it doesn't make all that much noise. Just not quite what you would naturally expect. Let me try one more round. Pretty slick.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a unique and interesting rifle to take a look at, if for no other reason than it is, in fact, the trials gun. It is serial number UK001. A big thanks to the Defence Academy for allowing me to take a look at it. And if you're interested in learning more about Timberwolf rifles like this one, what you should do is check the description text below, where you will find a link to an Ares blog post about these rifles and their similar 50 caliber version being actually found in possession and in use by Houthi rebels in Yemen. A very interesting story where those came from, how they got there, and what the Houthis were doing with them. Anyway, that blog post is in the description text below. Check it out, you'll enjoy it, and thanks for watching.